today's video, I'm gonna share how I became a life coach, how it has impacted my life, the lives of the people around me, the body that certified me, and by the end of this video, I'm gonna share a bonus tip. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this video, chances are you are contemplating on if you should take a life coaching certification or not. So this is gonna be just like a story time for you to see where it came from for me and maybe decide if this is something that you want for yourself. So without any further ado, let's go straight to the topic of the video, how I became a life coach. If you've been watching my videos, I'm happy to share where I came from. I grew up with a single mom, struggling to make ends meet. And by the time I was 21, I started to make some good money. At that age, between 21 and 25, life seemed so perfect for me, I would say, considering where I was coming from. That age when you have a car, you have a house, you're in love, you have a good job. It feels like you have ticked everything on the list. I would post pictures about me, about my life, about my achievements, and I had a huge amount of following. So I have these people following me, but literally I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sharing from my personal experiences, but what happens if I don't have any experiences to share? As I was scrolling through social media, I came across a lady that inspired me. She was a life coach specializing in relationships, and I was like, this would be a great idea for me to pivot and specialize in relationships. I had a thriving one. So I started looking online for courses that I could opt for. And I saw different online courses, but I opted for Udemy. It was quite really affordable. Hopefully, I'm going to insert it in here in the video. And if you would love to maybe give it a thought, you can check it out. So how has life coaching impacted my life? When I was just starting out as a life coach, I thought I was doing this for the people. I thought it would help me create content that would help people, because I knew that people wouldn't just thrive from watching my life thriving, I should say. So I was looking for ways of how they could make their lives better. And until I went through the breakup that I did, that's when I realized that all this while God made me do this course because He wanted to help me. Just when I thought I was helping people, God was helping me. It took me a long time to understand that I would apply the information that I got from the course, the information that I was sharing with other people to my own life. You know what they say, it's easier said than done. That's it. When I was going through that breakup, when things fell apart, I went into depression. I shut down. I was off social media. I was just in my own universe. And that's where I met God. That's where I became saved. And it was until when I received Jesus as my Savior, when my brain opened up. Like, okay, so Teddy, you were making these videos. You were giving people advice to do this and this. How about you do that yourself? How about you apply this advice into your own life? And guess what, guys? I went back to my old videos. This is not my first channel. I had a YouTube channel before that I lost for some reasons. This is a new one. So I went back to my old YouTube channel and I would watch videos where I was sharing tips, how to deal with a breakup, how to do this, how blah blah blah, da 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 da. And I became a student of my own videos, a student of my own. Like, imagine you were the teacher, but now you're in class and you are watching yourself teach you. When I healed and when I decided that I'm getting my life back on track, I was like, God, now I see what you were doing. I thought I learned this to help people, but this is actually helping me. And how has life coaching impacted the people around me? I have dealt with thousands and thousands of women who have been reaching out my inboxes. I was doing one-on-one coaching sessions, and I tell you that people would get transformed in a way that I couldn't imagine. And before I thought that, oh, I'm so good at the game, but it wasn't me. It was Jesus. I remember a lady who reached out to me. Oh God, that lady, we are now very close. She was going through a horrible breakup. And I was like, so she was telling me what was happening, and regardless of everything, how she wanted the guy back. And in my mind, I was like, honey, he doesn't want you. Like, why don't you leave him? I thought it would be, I thought it was easy like that. Until when I had to go through a breakup to realize that, oh my God, this is deeper than what we think. Thank God I was able to help her because I would refer to the training that I had. I had not experienced a breakup myself. I would draw the knowledge from the coaching session that I had and then coach her. And she was able to get out of that horrible breakup and actually fall in love with somebody else. She got married, they have 2 kids together, and she's happy. So all those memories came back to me, and I was like, oh God, now I see what you're doing. And to be honest, I am back into life coaching because now more than ever, I know this is a purpose. This is not even just about you people who watch my videos, but it's about me too. It's about drawing back to what I get to learn, to what I get to share with you and apply it in my own life. So if you've been contemplating on if you should take up a life coaching course, maybe God is nudging you because it is something that might help you in a time that you don't know. Besides being a source of income, being something that you can structure and monetize and make it a source of income, it's really essential. If you have been contemplating on if you should become a life coach or not, I want you to remember that your calling is attached to someone else's healing. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, in the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. I just can't help to imagine if I wasn't obedient to just go ahead and do that course, not for me, but for the people who were watching me online, for the community that I had built. What if I wasn't obedient? How would I have survived everything that I had to go through in my hard season? Anywho, I hope God guides you on the right thing to do, and I hope this video will be of help just to give you that motivation that you need to get going. Feel free to check out other courses and compare and see what could work best for you. That being said, I hope this video helps someone out there. I don't know who will benefit from it, or probably somebody who has been contemplating on if they should take up a life coaching course or not. And if you find this video helpful, I have so many other videos on this channel that I trust that are going to help transform your life in different ways, faith-wise, financially, relationship-wise. Maybe you're dealing with a breakup. Yeah, just check them out. Thanks for watching till this far. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.